Oh, yeah. Welcome to another episode of Uncut. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? This is Thanksgiving week, right? And, man, I'm going to talk about my recommendation of smartphones for Thanksgiving, the best smartphone to me that you can buy at a great price. Also, I got two subjects on the docket today, right? Listen, man, I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm subscribed to a lot of people. And one of the things that I hate seeing is a content creator that get overwhelmed and wanting to call it quits because of some unsavory characters. I want to talk about that today here also. And also, I'm going to talk about how, listen, man, you don't let nobody influence you to do anything. We're going to talk about how people letting other people influence them to do things. And we're going to talk about that in this podcast, man. Listen, this going to be an interesting one, man. I want y'all guys to feel me. I want y'all guys to understand where I'm coming from because, listen, man, again, unscripted, this is my thoughts about a lot of things. First, let's get into my only deal that I will recommend for Black Friday. Listen, man, I do a lot of smartphone videos here on this YouTube channel. A lot of people watch this YouTube channel for smartphones, even though I make other videos pertaining to, monitors, microphones and studio equipment and all kinds of different things. But a lot of people always ask the question, what is my recommendation for Black Friday? As y'all guys know, I am liking and falling in love with the Pixel 8 Pro. And right now, the Pixel 8 Pro is $200 off for Black Friday, $799. That's going to be my pick for Black Friday. Now, you do have other deals, right? You do have other deals out there, right? I mean, Samsung is taking off $1,000 if you got a trade-in. Now, listen, a lot of those things, what Samsung does is all based off of trade-ins. If you don't have trade-ins, then you kind of SOL. So a lot of things on Samsung is on trade-in. So if you don't have any trade-ins, you can, I will recommend the Pixel 8 Pro for Black Friday. But they do have the Nord 30 for $229 on Best Buy. They also have the Razer 2023, which is probably a lot of people love that flip for $499. That's probably the best deal that you get for a flip phone if you want to go into the foldables, right? They got the Motorola Edge for $599. Listen, I will leave those links down in the description below, but I will highly recommend the Pixel 8 Pro for Black Friday. They do have the OnePlus deal, OnePlus 11. That's for $629 on Best Buy. This is all Best Buy deals, by the way, right? And that's also probably a phenomenal deal. But I would leave all those links down in the description below. But let's talk a little bit about this. Look, man, I watch YouTube a lot. I subscribe to a bunch of YouTube channels, whether that could be smartphones or any kind of tech related. I subscribe to a lot. And one of the videos I came across of a content creator is frustrated. Man, put all this time and energy into the platform. And over the years of this, a lot of content creators putting, time and energy in this platform. They get, caught up in the comments of people disagreeing with some of the videos, right? We call them trolls, keyboard warriors. Sometimes it brings people to the brink of want to give up on this stuff because it don't make sense. Sometimes, listen, you got to remember, we all don't make a lot of money on this platform. We talk about diversification, right? You got to diversify, not just using YouTube AdSense as your source of income. Not a lot of YouTubers that's on this platform, they have main jobs. They do this as far as, secondary income, or they might do this for a hobby, more hobbyists, right? Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. And this is for as far as with me and a lot of content creators out there. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort in making videos to put it on YouTube, right? And most of us is completely passionate. We are passionate about what we do here, right? And so when we read the comments, we try to get the good, the bad, the ugly, constructive criticisms and stuff like that. Listen, it's a fundamental difference between constructive criticism about something you disagreed about in the video and somebody that's trolling you, right? Most of us, we could take the constructive criticism because that's that's leveling up, that's giving us their opinion about the video that we made. It's all good. They're still showing us love. They watch the video. They love the content, but they might have found some, maybe I might have said the wrong specs, or maybe somebody did something wrong. Maybe something in the video that could be proven different, right? And so people can, they voice their opinions about that, giving constructive criticism. Just say, for instance, a person like the iPhone, but I don't like the iPhone. And so somebody say, hey, listen, my daily driver is an iPhone, and it's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's not what I'm saying. But you do get these clowns in the comments, saying stupid stuff like, oh my God, you shouldn't be on YouTube. You're the worst YouTuber on the planet. I can't believe this. You're getting paid by X, Y, and Z. You get paid to say this. Who paid you to make this video and stuff like that? And, when you make the video, you be like, damn, man, I don't understand where some of these people come from, right? So I had a YouTuber that posted a video. I'm not going to say their name, but I watched this video, and it's a trend. Every year I see about 2 or 3 content creators that's giving up on a platform. And they say, they pull their soul, their heart into their videos to try to be, to make sure that they're unbiased. And it's all opinionated because it's our opinion about products and services that we review. And the person say, you know what, man, the people in the comments, they brutal, man. And I understand you got to have thick skin and stuff like that. But I don't know about this guy. Like, he mentioned that he don't know that he could continue to do this, and my thing is this. I feel these people. I do understand. A lot of people don't understand on this platform, putting videos out on different platforms and stuff like that. That's a lot of work. We don't get paid a lot of money to do this type of stuff, but we do it because it's the passion. It's the energy. We want to talk about things, about products and services, right? We are passionate about what we do. So, I know what a lot of people say, well, you got to have thick skin in this business. You got to have thick skin in this business. But at the end of the day, we still human. Listen, man, you could talk all that crap about you got to have thick skin in this business. But at the end of the day, we are human. So when people put all this BS in the comments, they're going off on other people. They cyberbullying other people. Listen, man, I have 3 YouTube channels and thousands of videos, right? I think I got almost 3,000 videos here. I got other videos out on social media and videos and this everywhere, right? And you get those clowns, you get those people that hit you in the comments. And you talk about, well, you got to have thick skin. Turn your comments off. Don't read your comments and stuff like that. And to me, I look at it like this. My YouTube channel is my business. That's me. Right. It's my face. It's my face behind the camera. It's me doing this work. It's me broadcasting everything. It's me doing all this stuff. Right. So I want to have my comment section to be a comment section of people having nice debates, if they are debating, or having a nice, posting comments about what they like, or maybe constructive criticism about things that they just want to pinpoint in the video. And that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. But you do have those keyboard warriors, they call them trolls, and they come in your comments and they cyberbully other people. They go off on other people. They call people names. They call a reviewer names. They say, oh, XYZ is paying you to say these words and stuff like that. Don't you know that we are required by the terms of service of YouTube to disclose any payment, either in the comments or you'll see it on the screen, or we'll mention it in the video. We are bound to let you know if this is a paid video, right? Or is a promotional video. We are bound to tell you that. So if a content creator don't say that in the video, you don't see it in the comments, and they make an opinion about something that they like or don't like, then it is what it is. And I always say you got to do your research on your YouTube content creators, right? Because listen, not everybody good, but at the end of the day, I hate to see the good ones kind of call it quits. And I mean, man, let me tell you something. It's some tools that you can use. So for the new content creators out there, or even some of the older content creators that doesn't know this, there's tools that YouTube give us to combat the trolls, combat the evilness, to combat the people that cyberbully in our comments, to combat all of that. What YouTube give us is these tools, right? And I use it every day. We can delete comments. We can block viewers, right? And that too comes in handy. Let's say you have people in there going off in your comments, calling you names, calling everybody names. Well, guess what? You could delete the comments, all the comments that they put out there, and you can block and ban them. Let me tell you something. My block list on my YouTube channel is hundreds. I have hundreds of people on my block list. And the reason why is because I'm okay with constructive criticism. I'm okay with a lot of things. I would not deal with cyberbullying. I would not deal with people calling me out of my name, saying stupid stuff and trolling me. I won't deal with that. I control this YouTube channel. I control my comments. I control every aspect of my social media, of my YouTube channel, my comments, and everything else in between. I control 100% of that. Now, a lot of people say, well, free speech. Hey, listen, man, if you at the dinner table with your family, you can say what the hell you want. If you out there in public, you can say whatever you want. Even if you come on YouTube, you can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, if you come on people's channels, they have to right to, they say people have the right to refuse service, right? We have the right to regulate our comments. That means that if we don't want unsavory characters in our comments, we delete the comments. I delete comments. I do it every day. And because I run my YouTube channel the way I want to run my YouTube channel, I want my comment section to be good for people to interact with each other and have a good, sensible conversation with each other, including me. I don't want to hear people talking about they want to meet up, they want to hurt each other, that you don't know what you're talking about, and this, that, and that. I do not want that in my comments. And a lot of people, well, this 2023, you got to have thick skin. At the end of the day, people are human. So I would advise any content creator, utilize the YouTube tools that's available for you. You do not have to deal with trolls. You do not have to deal with unsavory people. You can block and ban them. You would never see their comments again. You would never see them again, right? You can block them. You can ban them. You can do all kinds of things. You could put keywords in your channel, in your settings, so you do not have to deal with people that's cursing you out, saying negative things, saying racial things and stuff like that. You could put keywords in your YouTube channel. Listen, man, a lot of people, I ain't got time for all that. Damn it, this is your YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. You damn right I'm going to take every bit of time to make sure that I have a pleasant place for people to watch my content, go in the comments, and place comments without people coming at them, right? With telling them that they stupid or calling them all kinds of names and stuff like that. And listen, man, see, for me, I get a lot of bad comments. I mean, you think about this, right? I get people come in my comments because I used to do funeral videos and stuff like that. People come in my comments and just go off about everything that I say, everything that I do in my comments. I mean, on my videos. So I had to delete a lot of people. I had to block a lot of people because people go off on each other in the comments and cyberbully each other and all kinds of things, trying to scam people. Man, you have to take control of your YouTube channel. I take 100% control of my YouTube channel. Listen, man, I don't let nobody get to me. I don't let nobody get to the point where you having a bad day. I've done that in the past, and I've learned a lot from not letting people that's sitting in their basement and being a keyboard warrior. Because here's the problem with that: if people can get to you, they won't stop. And that's the problem. You have to address it. You have to take care of it now. You can't allow people to get you triggered because of their disagreement with you. Listen, it's all good to disagree, right? But it's how you place the comments. It's how you be sensible about your disagreement in the comments. If you upset, maybe you may not want to type a comment, but if you like, you know what, I don't like what he said in this video, I'm going to type it away. I'm going to call him all kinds of names and stuff like that. At the end of the day, every YouTube content creator that's on this platform have tools available for them to not deal with trolls. And you know what? On this YouTube channel, I have zero tolerance and I don't deal with trolls. And that brings me to my number 2 statement, right? The number 2 thing I want to talk about on this podcast is, listen, man, as adults, whether or not, I don't even care who you are. You cannot let nobody influence you to do anything. Think about this, right? If I love the color blue and you don't like the color blue, you might like the color red. You can't tell me to change my color from blue to red. If I love blue, you got to either respect it or you don't have to respect it. But at the end of the day, you can't influence me to change my color if it's a favorite color of mine. And the reason why I say this because I received a comment before I blocked and banned this person, right? Telling me that I have a mental problem because I love LG. And I'm saying to myself, okay, I have LG product, whether or not it's going to be TVs, monitors, refrigerators, washers and dryers, and cell phones. LG just doesn't make cell phones. I want people to understand this for a second, right? Because I think people get carried away of, trying to influence people to change how they like, what they like. If you love an iPhone, you can't let an Android person come to you and tell you, oh, you rocking an iPhone, you should change to Android. That person like what they like. If they love iOS, they love their iPhone, it's not up to anybody outside of their circle to try to influence them, especially for people you don't even know, to try to make you change what you love. Now, and the reason why I say this is because every time I make LG content, right, because it's a device that I love. I have a couple of community of LG folks, thousands of them that actually absolutely love the LG content that I make. I've been on record saying that I love my LG devices. Now, 95% of people that hit my comments is okay with it. They say, hey, listen, I love my LG. Or they say that, hey, LG was great back in the day. I've moved on. And it's all good. But you can't make the tech preacher change what he like. And this is the point. If I like a product, then nobody out there, nobody on the internet, nobody is going to sway me for something that I like. Just like, going back to the comment that I deleted and I blocked, the person said I have a mental problem because I like LG phones. And my plane of thought for that individual that hit my comments before I deleted and blocked them was that you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, you decided to click on the video and watch the video and then go in the comments and call me mental. I believe it's reverse. You have to be mentally cuckoo to watch a video that you don't like. If you don't like LG, if you see a title that say LG, if you don't like Apple and you see a title in the thumbnail on YouTube that has Apple and you clicked on it and watch it, it's no way in hell you could call a content creator mentally unstable. So if you come on my channel and you see a title and a thumbnail of me talking about one of my favorite personal devices, and you go in my comments and think you go troll me, you will instantly get blocked and banned, because you can't call me mental when you saw the title and the thumbnail. That's insane. And this is where we go at when we talk about how we control our YouTube channels. You know, as a content creator, when I make videos for my audience. Not everybody gonna agree with the videos that I make, but that's okay. It's the Tech Preacher YouTube channel. If you read a title and you see a thumbnail of something that you don't like, then just keep scrolling, baby. Because if you hit my comments with some bullshit, I will delete and block you. And so I would encourage YouTube content creators, make what you need to make, talk about what you need to talk about, get it off your chest and say what you have to say and keep it moving. But I do understand that people get caught up in all this hype. And listen, man, every time MKBHD make a video, right, people all on Twitter, Threads, you know, they all talking, oh my God, I can't believe he must be getting paid by Apple. Oh my God, he must be getting paid by so-and-so. Oh my God, he must be getting paid. Listen, man, if you see the thumbnail, if you see the title, and you go get triggered, don't watch the video. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is the trend that never goes away. Is that if you as an individual don't like something, you can't force another person to not like it. Just because you don't like your mother, don't mean that I don't like my mother. If you don't like your mother, you can't force me not to like my mother. I love my mother. If you don't love your mother, that's between you and your mother. You can't come on my YouTube channel and say, you shouldn't love your mother. You should change. You should go to do something else. How you go tell an individual that? So when I make my content, whether or not it's, and I say that because I talk about this and I say this all the time, that I absolutely love my LG devices. I've been saying that for a long time. It has been a thing. And listen, when I make my videos about some things that I'm passionate about. Whether or not people watch it or not, hey, listen, it's all good, baby. If you see a title, if you see a thumbnail or something that I'm making and you don't like it, it's all good, baby. Just keep scrolling. But if you come in my comments with that bullshit, I'm going to handle you accordingly. Because you can't change me. It's up to me to make that change. It's up to me to determine whether or not I'm ready to put down a 3-year-old phone. It's up to me to make that change, whether or not instead of using Samsung Dex, I'm using, Screen Plus now. It's up to me to do that, right? Listen, people hit me in the comments. They say, oh my God, LG is closed. Yes, they are closed. They are not making newer phones. So is BlackBerry. So is HTC. So is Microsoft. They ain't making no more phones, but they still sell them every day. Listen, I go to Best Buy and I see them selling an iPhone 7. iPhone 7. Yes. A lot of people say, well, why would anybody buy iPhone 7? Obviously, Best Buy believe that iPhone selling is a hot seller. So they sell iPhone 7s. Not getting no support. It's DOA, whatever. But they still sell them. You could go online, and I just done this a little while ago. I took my BlackBerry. I put my SIM card in my BlackBerry. And you know what? Woo, it worked. And you know what? I enjoyed my BlackBerry, and I used my BlackBerry for a day. And it worked just fine. And BlackBerry been gone for years. I say that to say this. If you like to keep up with the latest and greatest, that's all on you, baby. You cannot influence nobody to buy something or to change something that they compassionate about. So I say that to say, because this whole narrative about people trying to force people to change, And it's weird because, I get it. Just like this content creator that's calling it quits because his comment section was some of his videos, they didn't agree with him, so they ripped him up a little bit. And then, a lot of people say, well, you got to have thick skin. But listen, at the end of the day, we still human, baby. We are still human. That means that if we still human, we still listen, man, sometimes this stuff get to you mentally, baby. A lot of people can say, well, you got to be strong or get out of YouTube. Man, let me tell you something. That's the wrong answer. You can't, listen, how you going to tell somebody to quit YouTube because they have to have thick skin? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, man, everybody can't. People deal with mental things different from other people. And I say that because I see people really, really get, passionate about what they do. And listen, I'm passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do. And it's all good, baby. Listen, man, this is Thanksgiving weekend, man. And I want everybody to enjoy their weekend. And man, listen, man, this podcast, listen, I've been having this on my mind for a couple of days now. And I knew that I wanted to discuss this on this podcast. And I just want people to take full control of their YouTube channels. Don't let nobody influence you to change. Don't let trolls continue to be in your comment section. Delete and block them. I'm telling you, my block list is in the hundreds. And I block people all the time. I delete comments all the time. Listen, and the reason why is because I get somebody that might watch a 6-year-old video. Listen, things have changed. I've changed me. I've changed my opinion. Listen, if you followed me on this journey, I've done some things in the past. Am I perfect? No, ain't nobody perfect. We all ain't perfect, but we like what we like. If you ask, an iPhone person, do they like their iPhone? They go love their iPhone. They ain't gonna change for nobody, man. And it's not up to us to make people change. Let people love what they love and let people rock what they rock and keep it like that. And listen, man, at the end of the day, I believe that we all family in so many ways, but you do have those unsavory characters that be trying to come in the family and you got to kick them out the family. And that's what I do here on this YouTube channel. I kick them straight out the family. I don't fuck around with them. If they don't respect my YouTube channel, they gone, baby. All right. Listen, man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And it's Black Friday, man. If you're watching this video portion of this podcast, it's Black Friday. If you're listening to this podcast right now, it's Thanksgiving. I post the audio version of this podcast on Thursdays, and I post a video version of this podcast on Fridays. I want to give a huge thanks to everybody that support me, support what I do here. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm not going to let nobody change me. I'm going to be who I am, be where I'm at, and I'm going to be how I'll be all the time, baby. Listen, it's all good. I just want people to respect other content creators. I want people to respect what they do. I want people to understand it take us a very long time. We don't make a lot of money here, man. I would encourage YouTube content creators to diversify. Don't let YouTube be your primary source. Go to other platforms, man. Go to TikTok, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, man. Post your content all over the place. Grow your audience all over the place, man, because YouTube is just not your final destination, baby. Listen, your final destination could be all over. If you want to be successful in this platform, you got to lay up there and take care of it. Own your YouTube channel. Own it. Listen, don't let nobody influence you to do nothing that you want to do. I got to get out of here, man. I really appreciate y'all coming through. Thank y'all, man. We out of here. Happy Thanksgiving, baby. The tech preacher gone, baby.